Welcome back to See Ya.
See ya!
Anthony for three. Bang! That one goes down, and the game is tied.
I'm William Rosen.
I'm John Burke.
Deep to right field. There it goes! See ya!
Every New York sport, every minute. New episodes every Thursday. Tune in to See Ya,
A New York sports podcast, which you can listen to on Apple Podcasts, Spotify Podcasts, and Anchor.
You could also watch us on YouTube at See Ya, a New York sports podcast on YouTube. Welcome back to See Ya, a New York sports podcast. Taken from the legendary Michael K. phrase, there it goes, see ya. I'm William Rosen.
And I'm John Burke.
And today we're going to be having our last duo episode for the next, 7-8 weeks now?
Yeah, 7-8 weeks.
John's going to be going to sleepaway camp as he does every year.
That's true.
This year I am not going. Who knows why? But I think I'm going to be trying something new weekly. Stay tuned for that starting next week, I believe. But John, if I have time to talk to you somehow and get a clip or something, then I'd be sure to enjoy to put that in.
It will be possible.
Twice a week. So John's going to be gone for 7 weeks. I hope to be almost half as good as you on my own. But today is going to be all about what the Knicks could do this offseason to, I guess, what would you say their next step is? Get to the semis?
Well, there really is no in-between between what we are and becoming a contender. We need an elite player.
And the Knicks have the most cap room in the NBA this year.
But it's sad there's no elite player.
There's no elite player. I would say the most elite is Kawhi Leonard, but
he's not going.
He
is the elite. He is the ultimate elite. He would be the best player
on
our team.
Not him though. I wouldn't classify him as a free agent because it looks like now what the Clippers are doing, he might go back, and he's not unrestricted. So.
What do you mean? He has a player option.
Player option, but it doesn't look like he's going anywhere.
Yeah, he wants
especially with the money and.
Well, he may decline it.
And then renegotiate with the Clippers. But it doesn't look like him. I would say the next steps are DeMar DeRozan. Who else? I don't even know. You have DeMar DeRozan, Lonzo Ball, Kyle Lowry. Let's check.
Andre Drummond. He's just a good player. That's not.
Mike Conley. Technically,
Ross.
Chris Paul's on a player option.
Well, he'll decline it.
He already said he's going to decline it.
Yeah. Makes sense.
John Collins, he's restricted. Looks like he'll go back. Dennis Schroeder.
Lonzo is a weird restricted because I don't see why he actually goes back.
And it's really, it's really bad when NBC has the 9th best free agent.
That's NBC Chicago.
This is NBC Sports.
NBC Sports Chicago.
No, it's just NBC Sports.
I actually guarantee it's NBC, but it doesn't matter.
No, it's just NBC.
What is that?
That's NBA Sports Chicago.
Okay.
But, whatever. Number 9 free agent is Rashawn Holmes.
Well, you missed it. You missed your boy.
Norman? Oh, Dinwiddie.
No.
Oh, the Fro, but he'll go back. They want to keep him. Jared Allen on the Cavs. I guess Spencer Dinwiddie, but you don't know how he is with that. With the ACL, I believe.
Yeah, I don't know.
The Knicks have 2 first-round picks, 19 and 21 this year. I would be good with. Would you be trading up or trading down?
I love trading up.
So
that's my.
Would you? The thing is, would you trade up? Would you trade up, or would you trade them for a player?
Well, I don't know what player, unless it's like a disgruntled star, which I don't know any of them.
We were talking earlier. We have De'Aaron Fox, Zach LaVine, Damian Lillard.
Zach LaVine's not going anywhere.
Damian Lillard.
We're not trading for Damian Lillard.
Technically, we talked about this on the last show. Carolina Towns, but we talked about this on the last show. Technically, Zion Williams, but that's not happening. There's no point with that. There's no way that gets through.
The only way that Dame gets traded is to the Sixers because they actually have the best player that they're willing to trade.
Like, who would we trade?
They'd want RJ.
They'd want RJ, Obi.
IQ, Mitch, and all the picks. I'm not there.
Speaking of Mitch, did you see he now weighs 275 pounds? Allegedly. You think more or less?
No, I don't know. Maybe what
Mitch is one funky guy on social media.
Oh, just trust what his daughter thinks.
He really is a funky guy on that.
Yeah, and you denied that he has a daughter.
I thought it was just a niece, but
well, I showed you last time.
I didn't even know he was in a relationship. He might not be.
That's how it goes.
But the Knicks are going to be really decently off, even if they keep their 2 first-rounders and they have a second-rounder this year. I believe it's 58 or 56.
Well, no, they have 2 seconds. 32.
32 and 58.
Yeah, that's basically 3 firsts.
Yeah, it is 3 firsts.
They should trade up and get possibly a wing or...
They could probably trade with that Warriors 14 pick.
No, we can get higher than that. A lot of people think we can get to where the Spurs are at 11.
Who would you take?
Well, I would like Moses Moody. He wants to be on the Knicks too. He liked the Knicks kind of.
There was a lot of reports yesterday that there
Not
was...
Jalen Johnson. He'd be off my board.
There was a lot of people yesterday saying that the Knicks met with... Do you see that great picture? I'll put it here if I remember, of Tom Thibodeau yesterday.
Yeah, he got interviewed today.
Yeah, but did you see the...
Yeah.
But, I mean, if the Knicks draft well, I don't know. Would you draft small or draft big if you don't trade those?
You shouldn't draft. We already have a crowded rotation.
Mm-hmm.
We just should draft one player. And if we draft late, if we stay where we are, we're not getting a player that's going to play right now. So, I mean, unless we pick a point guard like Jared Butler or Sharif Cooper.
Right now, I'm just checking what the Knicks are going to do, letting go of guys and keeping guys.
Look at No. I have an idea. Just look up Alec Burks. Or anyone on the Knicks.
All right.
Okay, go to contracts. No, not there. On the phone, this is a lot easier. You give me this. You talk.
Well, right now we're going to check contracts of Knicks players to see who's expiring, who's on an option, and who's eligible. I know Julius is probably going to... I'd say he gets I know he's going to get re-signed, but what do you think for the money? Wise.
Well, the max, whatever it is.
Okay, so we go to Knicks.
No, I got it.
All right. That's the wrong year.
Nope. Pressed the wrong button. I went the wrong way. Here we go. This is the team.
Okay. So I'll put a screenshot of this so you guys can see it. So it's gonna. Oops. I'm gonna put a screenshot of it right here. Let's take another one just because there's an advertisement.
That's good.
I'm in.
What are you doing, folks?
Okay,
that's not even right.
No.
This is last year.
No, it's not.
Yes, it is. This is last year. 21, 22.
Oh, yeah. This is going to be the current year.
I'm sorry, folks. There we go.
Okay, so right now they have 8 players on the books for this coming year. Joakim Noah, who we still owe $6.3 million. 6.4 million actually. But you have Julius Randle on the books. With not really, I wouldn't say that that's the deal that he's going to get.
But that's his money. That's what he's going to make next year.
You think?
No, that's his contract.
Oh, that's the contract, but
that he's going to make that.
Okay.
He's 100% going to make that next year.
Not more nor less.
No.
And then you have R.J. Barrett. Kevin Knox II, Obi Toppin, Luka Vildoza's on the books now. He's making 3.3. IQ, Mitch, and Mitch is on an option?
Yeah.
Mitch is okay. I guess technically not Mitch, but Mitch. and Norvel Pell, who is non-guaranteed, as well as Luka is non-guaranteed. But I'd say I'd bring back Reggie Bullock to be on the bench, no starting. I want a better wing. I don't know how we get him. I'd bring back Reggie. I'd bring back Alec Burks, and I'd bring back Noel,
Well, I'd bring back everybody.
including Taj, including all those
Yes,
guys.
Taj is the second most important guy to bring back. We need Theo back. We need him back for the Rooks.
Mm-hmm.
And like if Theo doesn't come back, that's just the most ridiculous thing. I don't know how that not be happening.
What is your thought on the center position?
What do you mean, man? Just have Noel and Mitch have them play.
But you don't think we should? I know there's not that much.
The only center
is
in the league who's actually could be available, who I trade for, is Miles Turner.
the urinal. Remember that streak we had of?
Yeah.
But
Well-
Miles Turner and you think Nurkic would be available or no?
I don't want Nurkic. He's too offensive centric. We don't. That's not our game. But the nice thing about Miles is that he can shoot. Nurkic isn't that good defensively.
I think we need a shooting bigger man.
To space the floor. But just listening to this, it depends. Well, actually, no. I want Alfred Payton. He's not getting signed back. Well, all these guys. Well,
How about Frank?
Frank. Oh yeah. If he comes, if he accepts some. Yeah, well, no one's paying him that, so he'll be back.
Mm-hmm.
So if we get, it depends.
And Derek.
Well, Rose is coming back.
How much?
Well, that's just one point guard. We need another one. Rose will be back. I'd be absolutely shocked if Rose was not back. So here's the situation here. Do we re-sign? Well, Burks is getting re-signed anyway. Like, I would want him, but it's
not necessarily by us. We have nothing on him.
Burks.
He was on a 1 year.
No, I know. I want him back.
Okay.
Like, that's why
We
I
will
would
sign
do.
him.
I
Okay.
want him. Like, the thing is, if we draft a wing, so I need to draft. We'll have him before free agency. So the draft will be, we draft a wing or we draft a point guard. That determines the Ntilikina and Bullock, who you decide between them.
And that also talks about Taj Gibson.
Taj Gibson can get paid less than that. He doesn't want to be anywhere.
And we're gonna
else.
have 4 centers if they.
He does not want to be anywhere else.
Then they'll dump Noel. They'll dump Norvel.
Why does it matter? He's there for the culture.
And he's not bad as a.
No, he's not bad at all. I don't really.
You got to get rid of Alfred and.
Yeah. And I guess, the thing about Jared Harper,
He's
keep
two-way.
him on a two-way.
Yeah, same.
Keep Theo on a two-way.
Mm-hmm. Especially with the rule that this year they had more games than last year because there was no. There was a bubble, but there's no G League. Maybe this year, but I think we were talking, John. What is your thought on Luca Vildoza? He was saying that he's going to be that guy.
I think we'll know if he's that guy or not by if they go after a point guard. Because, keep on hearing wing, top. Thibodeau said wing today if that's what they want. That's what it makes me think they like Vildoza.
Because he's driving.
Yeah, and he can penetrate and create.
Folks.
Yeah, so I think Luca Vildoza could be the point guard of the future.
And then IQ at 2 and 3.
Well, no,
RJ?
I don't want IQ starting.
No?
Never.
Really?
Really.
I disagree. I do. If you think Luca's that guy, you have Luca Vildoza. If not, you get a point guard. You have IQ 2, RJ 3, 4 is Julius, and 5 is your big man.
I like Vildoza, RJ, wing, any wing. It could be. I don't think we're signing any. Well, the one person I would sign that's a free agent, I wouldn't sign any free agent.
And you don't
that's
want
ours.
DeMar DeRozan.
No, I don't want any of these guys. There's one guy I would sign. Jay Crowder. I love Jay Crowder. I love Jay Crowder so much. He is so good.
I don't think he's gonna leave though.
What do you mean? He left the Heat. They're the exact same thing.
Well, you also like those like kind of scrappy.
I like the scrappy guys.
Yes. Like that's why you like what's his name? Monte Morris.
I like. Well, Jay Crowder's physical. That's
And he's just,
although
he
we
can
are,
shoot very well.
Although we are a physical team, we don't have any like as Joe Douglas would say, junkyard dogs. We need a junkyard dog.
We don't have that name, but the thing is, if we have 50-something million that is going to go to waste. You're not so used.
We'll go to waste. What are we using it on that will help us? It will hurt us if we use
1
it.
years, I guess.
What 1 year? It will hurt the development of Obi. I think Obi will. If we make a trade, he will be in the trade. He has no place on this team.
You saw in the playoffs though when Julius was underperforming, he looked fantastic.
Okay, that won't happen. You can't. They should train him to be like. But the thing with him is he's not.
I trade Kevin Knox a second.
Yeah, whatever. He doesn't play. The thing about Obi though, which is sort of weird, like he's in between. He can't really play small forward because he's too slow, and he can't play center because he's too small. So he's really in between.
I would think the Knicks could make a trade for Kevin Knox with the draft. They throw him in for something.
I don't know, man. I mean, Kevin Knox is really good. I don't know.
He really isn't that bad though. There's
No,
nothing.
he's not bad for what he is. I mean,
Not even for what he is.
shooter.
He just hasn't played. He's a corner shooter who's not like that type of corner shooter.
He's just not good.
So besides the actual draft and free agents, coaching is set. We could touch upon coaching throughout the league for a second on our updates.
Oh, I love the Mavericks.
Mavericks signed Jason Kidd. Thoughts on that? The first
That
one.
is the best hire.
Why?
Because it just is. He's just meant for that job. And also, it's sort of like the NFL. They're all hiring so quickly.
Mm-hmm. And then Rick Carlisle going back to the Pacers on a 3-year.
I never knew he was.
Oh, I did know that actually from 04 to 08, I believe, or
03 to 07.
03 to 07. You had I don't want to butcher his name.
Ime Udoka.
Ime Udoka?
Yeah, I know how to spell the last name. I know how to spell the whole name. That's how you spell it.
Oh yeah, it is Ime Udoka.
Ime Udoka.
Assistant for the Nets going to Boston to coach there. And I think is that it for right now?
Yeah, no.
No Pelicans yet?
No Magic, no Pelicans.
No Wizards?
Yeah, no Wizards. Yeah, that's it. It's just the Celtics, Mavericks, and Pacers.
There's lots of new coaches in the league, throughout the whole league, that I don't know. I mean, I just don't. I guess I'm not used to just not having like that name coach on some teams. Like, what's the guy in Memphis?
Taylor Jenkins,
who I always forget. But the coach that everybody knows is going to be manning the USA team this year is Greg Popovich. And we'll talk a little bit about that when we get back. Let's just hear a word from our sponsor, Anchor. And we're back. Sorry of the last 5 minutes cut out. The memory card was full. Sorry about that, John. I'll take
Man, William, I don't know what to say, man. Lumix.
That's the camera brand. Not their fault, but...
Of course it is.
Anyway, thank you, Anchor, for sponsoring the video and allowing us to produce podcasts and edit podcasts. Especially with me now. Even though I still do all the work, I will still have Anchor on my side if I need any help.
He still does all the work. That's true.
John, let's talk a little bit about USA Basketball. Who has joined them, and what do you think their top competitors are this summer in Tokyo? I, for one, am so excited to watch. I feel like I have never in the past been like so into the Olympics, I guess you would say.
Let me say one thing, though. You know the games could be at like 4 in the morning?
Yes, I know.
Are you going to watch them at 4
Yes, what else do I have to do?
Oh.
Will you be able to watch some?
At 4 in the
not in the
morning.
4, not in the 4, but day.
None of the games are going to be in the day, or the latest they could be is at like 9.
I know. I was in Japan. I know the time difference. I was in Tokyo.
No, I'm not going to be able to watch any of that.
But I'm very excited to be able to at least follow it if I'm not particularly awake at the time. We have the team set so far.
There's a bit of confusion though regarding one player.
Yes, and that player is James Harden. But
Well, I was shocked to hear that he had played because it was grade 2 hamstring strain. But then there was no report saying that he wouldn't play, and then when the U.S. came out with this team, he's not on the team.
okay, we have Kevin Durant. Oh yeah, it doesn't have him on the
He's
official
not on
team.
the team.
So we're not sure. We'll go through the lineups. Kevin Durant, Damian Lillard, Devin Booker, Jason Tatum, Bradley Beal, Zach LaVine, Draymond Green, Kevin Love.
They got too many guards.
Bam Adebayo. Not really when you look at it. Bam Adebayo, Middleton, Holiday, and Grant. Middleton, Holiday, Grant.
There's one center on the team, and he's small.
Bam Adebayo is their true center, and then I guess you have Kevin Love as...
But why is Kevin Love on the team? I want to know that. That
Just
is
because of his
ridiculous.
experience?
What experience?
He was there in 2012.
Why don't they bring...
Karl Towns?
Oh, wait.
Who?
Oh, Kobe, but he's dead.
Kobe isn't here, John.
Sorry.
That's an uncomfortable smile now. You right there?
Oh, yeah.
All right, but I really think Kevin Durant's going to be this whole team, really.
Yeah, he gonna put the team on his back, though.
Uh-huh.
He'll be the center. I'm not even...
Were you surprised at any non-goers?
You can't be surprised at anyone not going, because, people are hurt. I'm surprised at Jeremy Grant, the guy. He's good. I mean, it's just
They could have had Mitch or Derrick Rose.
No, they could have had John Henson. I'm pretty sure John Henson might not even be from this country.
But Popovich is coaching them. Looks like a good group of guys. We were talking. We think the top competitors are going to be Canada, Argentina, and what was the other one? Canada, Argentina, and Australia.
Well, it's going to be U.S., Canada, Australia. It's going to be my prediction.
And Lithuania has a pretty good team too. Kuzminskas. And
well, it depends if Luka plays. Then they might jump Australia.
Luka is not on Lithuania.
No, I mean Serbia. I mean Croatia. Or whatever the hell
Not Croatia.
I don't know where he's from. Slovakia? He's from Slovakia. I know, just look up birthplace. Just look up birthplace. Birthplace. Doncic Luka.
He's Slovenia.
Oh, they're all the same.
That's not true. But I think Canada will give them their run for the money. Barrett's going to be playing, I think. You have...
Yeah, I saw the team. They
who else?
Shea Gillis.
Mm-hmm.
They have Theo Maladone.
Mm-hmm.
Is Tristan Thompson going to play?
Probably.
Well, here's their center.
Canada, Tokyo team.
Canada, Tokyo team, USA. Why did you write USA?
I don't know why I wrote USA. It's going to be... what is this?
Basketball. I think I saw it.
Oh, man. Okay.
Yeah, there it is. Well, Andrew Wiggins will play.
It's going to be...
Is he playing?
No Alexander.
Oh, is he hurt? Oh, okay.
No, injury.
Yeah, he's hurt.
Okay, but
It's
hold
right there, it's right there, it's right there!
Here? Alright, I'll pull up the
Is
picture.
that Taylor Horton Tucker?
Well, let's check. Okay. You have Kyle Alexander. Kyle Alexander.
It
That's not
doesn't
slow
matter.
Nikhil Alexander-Walker, R.J. Barrett, Anthony Bennett.
Oh, Luang's Dort. Yeah.
Anthony Bennett, Cam Birch, O'Shea Brissett, Dylan Brooks, Brandon Clark.
That's not the team. I'm sorry.
Is this the qualifiers?
That's not the team. I don't know what that is.
No, this is training camp. Yeah.
Yeah, look, I don't
This ain't
know.
the
I
team.
don't know what that is. But Andrew Nemhard, that guy plays, and that guy was from Gonzaga. He was nasty.
But I guess it's not official yet. But
Why don't you go on Twitter and then go on latest tweets? Canada basketball. There you go.
yeah. No, this is the training camp roster.
No, that's it. Wait.
This is still the... I guess out of these, they're going to have to cut it down to 12, but out of the 12...
There's 8 NBAers.
and I'll just confirm. And it is those players. Yes, they have to cut.
Right
7
there, just
guys.
read that guy.
It's going to be Andrew Wiggins, R.J. Barrett, Corey Joseph, Dwight Powell, Lou Dort, Nikhil Alexander-Walker, Trey Lyles, and Michael Mulder,
And these
as well as Dylan Brooks, Tristan Thompson, Kelly Olynyk, Kem Birch, Brandon Clark, and O'Shea are not invited.
Oh, Brooks has a personal commitment that's been extended.
And then you have 2 free agents and someone who's not even on the team yet.
Olynyk, bro. Olynyk gotta
He's
do
good.
better than that.
But I think Canada give it a shot, but it really looks, I'm going to regret saying it, but it looks easy for them right now.
Looks slim. That's weird.
Even with their, I guess they'll go small ball lineup. I was watching yesterday highlights of the 2012 team with Tyson Chandler, Carmelo,
Why?
LeBron.
They have no center. Why won't Olynyk play, man? These guys don't care about their nationalities.
What are you doing? You see this, folks?
I'm just stretching, man. Doing bodily things.
We have a lot of entertainment, not even just basketball. You have, is baseball? No.
Yeah.
But is it going to be like real?
No.
No.
Well, the Winter Olympics are just better.
I like them. I like the summer. But I guess it'll be weird with the time change now. Maybe I'll have to take a trip to Tokyo, which I'm not allowed to do because no invites, only family.
Well, you are allowed to go to Tokyo.
No, you're not.
Actually, you are allowed to go, just not to any Olympics.
I don't think you're allowed to go to Tokyo right now.
Why would you not be allowed to go to
Travel plan. But John,
If you knew Joe.
that's a different podcast, John.
I'm saying, if you knew Joe.
If I did know Joe, I don't know if I'd be here. Disappointed, folks. But hopefully next year everything looks relatively normal. 100% Knicks capacity, 100% everything. You have Walt and Mike back. I'm not going to say anything about that, but that's the hopeful. And with the Yankees, before I let you go, what do you think they need to do this summer?
Oh, during the trade deadline? I don't know. Right now it doesn't seem like we need anything, but in 2 weeks when we suck again, we'll need
When Luke Voigt gets injured?
We'll need like Kentel Marte.
And the Diamondbacks are looking like they're a piece of
trash
cheese balls.
Although I respect Arizona, they're a cool place. They got the value.
And you met their starting QB.
Oh yeah, I did meet Kyler Murray
At an airport where you look...
Not an airport. Flight club.
Where you look like this. Can you do the face?
I don't know.
His eye was looking like a crazy person.
I was looking in another direction.
You weren't concentrating on Kyler?
No, I was. I was looking at another camera.
Oh.
There were 2 cameras. We all looked at separate cameras.
But the Yankees, I think, are going to be okay.
I think they're going to be okay. Everything's going to be all right.
And now...
They got a big series this weekend.
Red Sox?
Red Sox.
And then you have Game 7 Islanders.
Next week. Yeah, that's very important time. I'll be watching it. But next week, you're going to get to experience... I could also watch it. I don't know if I will. But Ohtani will pitch. Against the
Will you
Yankees.
watch?
I could. Let's see.
But then you have the Game 7 Islanders.
Yep, I'll be watching that.
I will be watching that as well. You want to go? Nah. I think we're all right.
It's intense.
That's why I looked at the clock, John. You think we could fly to Tampa in, what, 2 hours? No. But New York sports are rounding out.
Yeah.
It looks like it's just going to be Yankees for a little while and Mets. Mets have looked, they've looked good. DeGrom, I mean, he's on something else.
Yeah, DeGrom's on that stick stuff. He's not, though.
He's not on that stick stuff.
He never was.
Did you see that Sergio Romo dropped his pants to him?
Yeah, that was
great. I love Sergio Romo. What was he on? San Francisco?
Yeah.
Yeah. He's a mean man. Looks like a mean guy.
Yeah.
But John, I wish you all good luck in your 7 weeks. We'll try and get him on.
Yep, I wish you good luck.
Thank you.
Your Sia shorts.
Spoiler alert. We'll update everybody. I'll keep doing some social media stuff if I go to any sporting events.
Maybe go to Somerset.
Somerset, I liked. We enjoyed that, and we missed Luke Voigt.
But we saw Zach.
But we saw Zach
With an H.
with an H, maybe or a K.
Okay.
But John, want to take us out for today?
No, you can do it.
Oh, it's your final one.
Okay, as they say in evaluating, that boy need heart and skill.
Tom Thibodeau.
Yeah.
All right. Stay safe.
Yep.
Have a good one. New York Sports. Almost winding down. Adios.